Gary, as you can see, this is my NFT right here, the Bullish Bull, and that's who I am, right? Me and Kim started this company we were 26 and no college education, and bought my first franchise as Quiznos, and me and her worked those stores to death every day of the week until we grew to 2. And then we sold those and grew this brand. And we changed our company name to Aspire2b. And that's what it is, Aspire to Be More. We're just out here trying to change other people's lives too, just as you're doing too. So, but we're part of 6 different brands: Starbucks, Buffalo's, Arby's. As a CEO, I'm always sitting in my office. I spend a little bit of time of always dreaming and visualize what's our next step. What are we doing next? We are so saturated with the restaurant. As when COVID hit, I mean, it killed us all, right? And it was like, I've always tried to diversify. What can we do next? And I'm always looking out there, and I want your advice. I've looked at other things too, and I'll use this for example, like energy drinks. I mean, we sell a lot of Red Bull in our bars, and a lot. And then one of the things Kim envisioned was a slip-resistant shoe. Can we get in a shoe line? Because we have 1,000 employees, if not more, that are buying these, Skechers shoes. And is there anything that you can throw at me that you might let us look at, that we should be looking at in this business?
I believe the natural step for you to go for the Grand Slam is to become the franchisor.
Yeah.
I believe if you guys were my first cousins and we were always family vacationing, at the level and scale that you just referred to, I'd be bothering you on that one week at the grandparents' lake every year saying, listen, with the money you're making, because you've got the successful thing, once a year, you need to try a concept that is yours. Because what will happen is either it's just a good one-store execution, and this is a muscle you don't have. I always say to franchisees, I speak at a lot of franchisee conferences through the years, and I'll get off stage and I'll crush because I'm good like that. And they're like, Gary, I love you. You and me are, we're the same. We're entrepreneurs. And I always say this, and this is not disrespectful. I need you to hear this because this is the most fun way to answer your question. I go, we're not the same, my friend. I'm an entrepreneur. You're entrepreneurial. Mm-hmm. When you're a franchisee, you are an entrepreneurial person with training wheels on. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you do everything. When you're a franchisee, you do most things, but not everything. I think the next step for you versus using your infrastructure, which is smart. I see the energy drink. I see the slippers. My gut is you've built a ridiculous core competency over the last decades. You're educated the way I'm educated, from the streets, from the stores, in the trenches. Right. I find it inconceivable that the two of you, the three of you, whoever else is in the inner circle, don't have some idea of a taco, a pizza, a hot dog, a Philly cheese. I don't know what you think, but there's always new concepts. It's fucking hard, but I think it would be wildly fruitful and enjoyable for you to try, because I believe you have too much operational knowledge that even if it's not a great concept, you'll have a one-store unit that does well, and you can just sell it off, or you might just want to have it for yourselves. And if you really made the QSR that you really wish existed, it will also be enjoyable.
Yeah.
True.
That's true. Thank you. Yeah. Because that is something I've always told people that I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm a franchisee. I'm just following the blueprint, but we've always had that vision to do our own thing, and we would love to do that. And it is, at this point in life, I want to do something enjoyable. Really. It's just
take one like that, and invent something. Maybe you love watermelon juice. You can go for it. You know this because you've been in the game. How long have you been in the game now?
Now I'm 50. We've been doing it since I was 26.
Yeah.
So 24 years. You've seen some concepts that people did not think were going to work, right? You've seen some stuff that has now hit scale, right? That when you read it in the magazines or you heard about it, or I'm sure to both of you look at each other and be like, "Fuck, we shouldn't have passed on that one. That one did well."
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
A ton of times. Yes, sir.
That's the game. So I would say that before you go into the ground and you're dead forever, try one store, your dream, your aesthetics, your menu, your formula, your product. Just go for it once.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. You just watered the seed, brother. Thank you.
You know why, brother? Here's why. God forbid you hit it.
Yeah.
God forbid. It's game changing. That is
Right.
the energy drink
Thank
or
you.
that's solid. But like you could, and you know what? As a franchisee at this level of success with this many units, it's inconceivable to me that it hasn't crossed your mind. So fuck it. And use the amount of money that you can go to zero on when you do it. $1 million, $5 million, $2 million, $3 million. I don't know you, but do it at a level where it can go to zero because it is very hard. But remember that the three of you have, and two of you for sure, and I don't know have all the relations, but you have the operational capability.
Yeah. I'm done.
Thank
yes. You. Woo. I got to get started, Gary. Finish this up here. I got to get to work on my dream.